Hello and good morning, this is Ace. We are continuing onwards with Mega Man 11. And I feel rusty as hell. So obviously we're going to take on the metal robot next. Impact Man. Because obviously the rest of the robots aren't metal, I mean that quite clearly isn't. Anywho, let's go. That's the sports button again. Why is that a thing? Well, there he is. That boy. Impact. It's a very impactful boss. So this is your bog standard construction level with Mets, Picket Men, whatever these are. Yeah. Clear the most dangerous obstacles. Only the most wily of foes. The most wily of foes. Yeah. Anyway, this stage is home to little teeny tiny moving platforms. Or the platforms Crash Man stage. And let's be honest, it's kind of very scary. That was a blind jump and a half. So yeah, this stage gets tough later. Oh wow, I was expecting that enemy to tag me. Usually does. Or we could respawn, that's good too. Thank you, Mega Man Mechanics. Very good, very helpful. So this particular enemy right here can run me over, actually has an achievement attached to it. Where if you shoot it, you get an achievement. Woo. Yeah, it's a bit silly because it's in the way in one of the levels. It's like directly in your path, as in you're not dodging it. So it's just a bit of a silly freebie achievement, really. Thank you, game, for just eating my input. I'm not sure that was the controller or the game, but something, it just didn't jump, and I definitely pressed the jump button. I'll definitely press the jump button there. Go. Bugger off button getting some use here. Anyway, most of the stage is fairly tame, even if I have to tank every single projectile in the level. Because, you know, that's mandatory in Let's Plays. Hey, I dodged that one. I'm improving. Now look at the little guy down there. He's trying his best, darn it. He's trying his best, and yeah, completely stationary obstacles. Ah, precious. And yeah, more platforms, more arcade thrills. I'm not a big fan of tiny teeny moving platforms, especially when pits get involved later, which they do. While I don't like platforms, I do rather like this gimmick, except when it involves platforms later on, because of course it does. Hey, game not eating my slide input for once. Good. The game doesn't actually usually drop inputs. I think it might be the controller. It's not used. I'm not playing with a standard PC controller. I'm playing with a Switch one, so maybe it just doesn't like Bluetooth. Maybe my Bluetooth dongle crap. Who knows? So this particular mini boss, it's probably one of the hardest ones in the game, because the bugger up button doesn't work too well against it, and it's just. You have to position yourself just so. And I'm honestly rather surprised it did that no damage. Wow. I'm very surprised. That thing normally kicks my ass. So we've got this room, which has a teeny tiny proving platforms, combined with pits, because, you know, Impact Man stage hates me personally. So you can render this room moot. Oh, I'm trying to get... No! Trying to collect that without dying in the pit, that'd be a good thing. So, Acid Man's weapon comes into its own in this room. I want to try and do that with the Buster, because, you know, that's obviously harder. As is apparently picking this stupid bloody... But yeah, definitely use Acid Man's weapon in this room. It makes it so much easier. And obviously, if I somehow die here, which isn't all that unlikely, because the next room is just pretty difficult. I'll just shoot acid power, yeah, because... Oh yeah, got it on camera, so the busts only run, so that's good. This room is just... oh my god. Yeah, now you're dodging these guys on moving platforms with spikes. That's fun. Some of these are particularly tricky to dodge. There's one coming up here. Yeah, I don't think I was dodging that. I'm not sure if there's a desync issue with this level. There might be. There honestly might be. What's I meant to do there? Other than just tank it. Yeah, I honestly don't like this section. I think it's just a bit much. But anyway, we're up here. We're going to get the E-Tank. All good. And we can summon Rush with a press of a button, which is rather cool. Yeah. All that for the bolt. Yay. This room is quite easy. Just hog this wall for now. Pass, pass, hog with a wall. Nice and easy. Now let's just charge shot these gits. And grab myself a hit health pickup. So we're at Impact Man. Huzzah! This fight either goes two ways. Either really, really well, or horrendous. There is no in between. Oh! Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that went badly. There is no in between with Impact Man.
I like to spike.
And that's just a weird quote. He's not that hard. I mean, honestly, his tells are pretty good, and that attack's honestly a freebie. This one, however, this Power Gear attack, this is legitimately very hard to dodge. Because it basically requires a slide input, and as I've already may have indicated, slide inputs on stick controls, not good. So he's not invulnerable in like that attack, which is interesting. He's vulnerable for most of the fight, which is just really surprising. Because most Mega Man bosses, they transform, they're invincible, but this guy, he only in the Power Gear stage of the fight is he invincible. Every time you can just shoot him, so that's pretty cool. I like that. He's a fun fight. He's just kind of difficult at times. If you like to mess up the Power Gear entirely, is just very difficult to deal with. So we get Pile Driver. Which is pretty cool. It's this weapon, which you've seen in a lot of fan games. You know, I think one of the more notable ones is the Mega Pony fan game. That was, yeah, that's exactly what you think it is, by the way. It's a My Little Pony Mega Man fan game. because of course that exists. My Little Pony, everything exists, don't be silly. But no, this is a pretty cool weapon, I like this. And I can see this getting a lot of love from speedrunners. Anywho, we're good. That's Impact Man down. Boy, these stages are long. Anyway, I think we're good for now. I will catch you guys later and just see you around. Ciao.